got to do something.
That tune is by DJ Real. Welcome to Blabbermouth. I'm Red Scott.
And I'm Phil Griffiths. Thank you for watching Blabbermouth, where comics play games, talk shit, and go home with absolutely no prizes. We're back in the Blabbermouth spaceship for another round. Yeah.
The Blabber Expanse. This is the extended universe. I don't know if you know this in the chat, but today is Phil's 137th birthday. Congratulations, Phil. Happy birthday. Thanks, Natasha Vinik, for the following.
Hey, anytime.
137, that means he was born in 1884, the year the Washington Monument was finally completed, and also the year the United States opened its Naval Academy, a year that we all look back to often.
Yeah.
A momentous moment.
Fond memories for me. I like it.
Wait, were you present for the actual Naval Academy?
Yeah, I was little, but yeah, I was there.
We got Kirk H in the chat. We got Red's mom here. That's my mom. My mother is in the chat. Welcome, Mom. Thanks for joining.
My mom's here. Hi, Wedhead. Good to see you. Hi, Mom.
God Eats Bagels and EK Reese showed up early. Good to see you. All right. Do we have anything else, Phil?
Just remember doing poker this Friday night, so make sure you turn in for that. And if you haven't already, like Natasha, give us a follow. Click follow. That's the least you could do. It's easy. It's free. And it makes Red and I sleep at night.
More importantly, we got a great lineup of comics. Let's introduce them.
Yeah, our first comic, you may have seen him on the Late Late Show with James Corden, one of the funniest comics out of the Bay Area. Please welcome Andrew Orolfo.
Yo.
What up? Yeah, that's what we want. How's it going, Andrew?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
I'm good. How was gaming today? Was it good?
It's good, but I think it's gonna get better. I think I could. I think I'm gonna go 1-3 tonight. I think it's gonna happen. I think I can make it happen.
I am glad you got that.
Oh, good.
This game.
Oh, tonight. Oh, I was talking about your background, your gaming background, but
I'm glad you got a giant foam piece to cover half of your face. That really plays well.
Cool. Are you? So, Andrew, you've been back a while. How are you? Are you doing live shows yet? What are you doing? Are you just on Twitch?
I've done a couple. I was actually I was supposed to go to a funeral. I was supposed to be at one today.
But you were gaming? What happened?
Yeah. I mean, if you put it like that, it sounds bad. But no, but then scheduling kind of got messed up. Like things were moved, so I was in Virginia last night. So I went to Virginia yesterday and then came back today.
Wow. But just for this game show, that's great. Thanks so much for doing that.
We appreciate it.
I love you. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Andrew.
Of course.
All right, next comic joining us from New York City. That's right. When you're in space, you can have people on both coasts. He's been on Colbert. He's here with us tonight. Please welcome Stephen Rogers.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
How are things going on the East Coast?
Oh, they're going great. Watch this. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, now following. That's all.
I'm deleting the account after this game, but who cares? It was all for that moment. I'm excited.
Siren Love in the chat is excited you're here. You've already got followers coming to hang out.
Oh, I love her. That's so great. Hello. I love all of you, but yeah.
But Siren Love mostly.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There's
Gonna be watching Siren Love this show to see if she remains faithful when it comes to the voting later in the show. Excited to see what happens there.
We'll find out.
All right, thanks for being with us, Stephen.
Thanks for having me.
And also joining us tonight, one of my favorite people in comedy and newly shaven hair. I'm amazed by it. Please welcome very funny Sean McKenzie. What's up, Sean?
Thank you so much, and thank you for bringing attention to my hair. That's the only reason for dramatic haircuts, is so that people talk to you and about you.
That's all we want. We're trying to. I'm only booking people now that look more and more like Red. Is what I'm trying to do. So you can put on a little more weight, and the next time maybe we'll have you back too. That would be great.
Frankly, I'm jealous of Sean's luscious flowing locks.
I mean, I miss the curls, but like, look how far back the hairline is at this point. Like, you can't have long curly hair and this much fucking forehead available. So
Look,
what
I
makes you
appreciate the
relatable
honesty.
choice.
It's great. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just going to lower my hairline down so I don't look like I'm trying to impersonate anything. But yeah, no, I think it's great. It looks good, Sean. I like it. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
All right, finally, last comic, first time on Blabbermouth. She has been counting down the days, as you can see in the calendar over her right shoulder. Also, very excited to see what the thermostat does as we go through the night. Please welcome Natasha Vinik.
Hello. I need to update this calendar, actually. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem. This is a great time to do that. Thank you for joining us here on Blabbermouth. A comic with ADHD? I would never. Thank you for being on the show with us, Natasha.
Thanks for having me.
All right, that's enough blabbering. It's time for some mouth.
Okay. Our main game here is Punched Up, where comics write punchlines to joke setups provided by us. But before we can play that game, we need to give our comics some time to write those punchlines. So we're going to play a warm-up game with two of the comics, while the other two go into the Blabbermouth bubble to write their punchlines. So I think Natasha and Steven, we're going to put you guys into the bubble first to write punchlines from the setups that have been provided to you by our new head writer, Joey LaCava, who, Red, as you know, is formerly Tiger Woods' caddy. So he's got some free time on his hands. But so, Steve, you're going to be writing punchlines to the following. Number one, high school for me was like taking the subway, ellipses. Number two, my girlfriend's nickname for me is Uber Eats because, ellipses. Number three, canceled Dr. Seuss books are selling for thousands of dollars online. Titles include, ellipses. And finally, Amazon changed their app logo because it resembled Adolf Hitler. That still doesn't explain, ellipses. As soon as your first time going into the bubble, those are your setups. How do you feel about this?
I feel great and couldn't be happier about my catchphrase.
Honestly, I don't see the setups before the show. I feel like Steven slipped you a 20. Those are some great goddamn setups.
I am so excited.
All right, Natasha, you will be writing punchlines for these setups. Number one, I want to open a store that only sells tequila shots and call it ellipses. Two, dating is a lot like the movie Coming to America. Ellipses. Three, getting a COVID vaccine is now guaranteed to make you more desirable on dating apps, which is strange because ellipses. And finally, two women who worked at the same restaurant found out they're biological sisters. They got suspicious when ellipses. Natasha, this is your first time on Blabbermouth, first time in the bubble. How do you feel about your setups?
So excited, and I don't want to change my calendar at all right now.
All right. Well, listen, if you're done writing all four of your punchlines, maybe you can get around to the calendar.
Thanks, Dad.
Into the bubble they go. They have 5 minutes to write punchline to those jokes. While that is happening, we're going to play Wrong Answers Only, where I have taken images off of the internet, as well as our Discord, which you can join below. There's a link down below Phil's crotch and this video generally that you can check out and submit images and also catchphrases, all that stuff. All right, so Wrong Answers Only. First up, we're going to go to Sean. How did this happen?
How did this happen? Well, actually, this is a reenactment of an old parable where a cat tricks a person into helping them cross a river. And then on the other side, the cat eats the person while explaining, "You knew I was a cat when I got on your back, idiot."
That cat looks incredibly freaked out. Why did it didn't just try and jump out to the water for some other reason? How did it end up wet? That's my question.
I like to think that it was a pro surfer cat that just wrecked and is now being rescued. Normally can handle itself in the water, but it just, fell 40 feet at Mavericks.
This is the cat version of the jet skis coming out to get the professional surfboarders.
What a profession. Oh, I rescue cats at surfing competitions.
All right, Andrew.
The cat's actually rescuing that dude.
All right.
Oh god.
This one was a submission via the Discord, which I find terrifying. So, Andrew, what are these three people dressed as?
Well, clearly, it's the only one that's dressed up is the dude in the middle.
And so, who are the other two people, if that is the case?
Oh yeah, those that's just how they look, you know. And then they're making fun of their friend who who dressed up.
What are their names?
Leonardo, Raphael, and Donatello.
Weird coincidence, named after the classic Renaissance painters. All right, so Sean, what are they all waiting in line for?
Immediate impulse is that they're waiting in line to attack me. I think that probably comes from a goose chasing me when I was a toddler. That my initial impulse is to fear birds. Maybe that's why I've also avoided watching the Hickok movie. They do. The lineup is terrifying. It really does feel horror movie-ish.
Which one are you scared of the most?
Projection.
Which one scares you the most?
Weirdly, like, so the heron or the egret, whichever. I'm not a birdologist. The big one frightens me the most. Though I'm not afraid of it attacking me. I'm afraid of all the birds swarming at the little birds swarming at me, while the big heron somehow smiles at me, like letting me know that it was his plan all along.
I love it.
We did have some submissions from the chat. First of all, from God Eats Bagel's regular watcher, the incredibly racist. That's Andrew in the middle, isn't it? That is not Andrew. That's actually Steve Aoki. I looked it up. No, I'm kidding. That's also a joke. But nobody laughed, which means that some people thought it might have been. All right. Also from EK Reese, it's the reptilian elite. I didn't even think about that. Reptiles rule the planet. Here they are. Nobody said they had to look realistic or good. And from God Eats Bengals, this is The Birds 3. Wet birds! Weird subtitle. Can't believe that got past the committee. All right, Andrew, what happened here?
She fell and she's real good at playing it off.
Did she trip or did she like fall off of something?
Yeah, no, she
super dramatic.
She was changing lights on a ladder and she fell, but she recovered real well. I like to think.
From Podcastage in the chat. What's up, Podcastage? Is anyone ever really a birdologist? Absolutely. Sean is. It's a word that means one who is deathly afraid of birds. All right. I hate this one. But I'm going to go to Sean. What is the name of this dish?
I believe they call that the white trash double down.
What fast food restaurant do you get that at?
You got to know this guy Gary in Indiana. He can hook it up for you. Gary is the capital of Indiana. I goofed on that. That was a mistake. You got to know this guy Jeffrey in Wisconsin. He can hook it up.
I know that dude. His best friend is Gary in Indiana.
That's how Gary got a whole town named after him. He sold the sandwich.
All right, Andrew. Actually, I'm going to do both of you. I want to hear from both of you. What is this fighter's nickname?
That's Whiteface. It says it right there on her glove.
All right, that's good enough for me. Let's pull Steven and Natasha out of the bubble. They've had their time to write their 4 punchlines. They're professional comics. This is easy. They've got 4 new closers. Steven, how did you feel about your time in the bubble?
I'm very nervous, but it's a good nervous. We'll find out. I'm terrified. I'll be honest. We'll see.
I'm glad you're afraid. Excited to hear.
Just know Sean is too at all times. So.
Natasha, how did you feel about your time in the bubble?
I, in fact, did not get time to update the calendar.
I was a little worried that was the only thing you'd found time for. All right. Well, let's get the setups for Andrew and Sean.
Yep. So, Sean, you're going to be adding punchlines to the following setups. Number 1, have you ever tried Meghan Markling? That's when you, ellipses. Number 2, my love life is like Bass Pro Shops. And number 3, glow-in-the-dark sharks have been found off the New Zealand coast. Scientists are calling it ellipses. And finally, a woman was arrested after being linked to a crime via Cheetos. I think that's the North American pronunciation. A woman was arrested after being linked to a crime via Cheetos residue on her teeth. Authorities are saying ellipses. So how are you feeling about these, Sean? This should be a no-brainer for you. You probably only need a minute, maybe.
I mean, I'm ready to go right now. No problem. When you see me writing during the bubble time, that's me updating Natasha's calendar.
Perfect.
With his new cooling system, Sean's ready to go right off the dome. All right, Andrew, here are your setups. Number 1, I like my sex like I like my hair extensions. Ellipses. 2, I'm so dumb, I thought Dr. Oz was. Ellipses. 3, a man realized that dad in the family WhatsApp group was a random stranger after several months. Still no word. Ellipses. And finally, if you've smoked 100 cigarettes in your lifetime, then you can now get vaccinated for COVID in North Carolina. Still no word. Ellipses. How do you feel about that, Andrew?
Mostly confused on every sentence you said.
Perfect. Let's put him into the bubble. Oh, Stab. Appreciate the raid, Stab. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're about to play Explain This with Steven and Natasha. So Explain This. I have pulled images. What's this? Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, Lily Violet.
Thank you.
I have pulled images off of Steven and Natasha's social media that I feel need explanation or extrapolation. Or just an addendum. So first up, let me see what I have got. Natasha, you are up first. So this is at Natasha Vinik on Twitter. Never have I ever met a man who looks at a guitar in someone else's room and leaves it alone. Natasha, what song did the person play who inspired this tweet?
I feel like they always pick it up and they do the like.
Purple Haze.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Steven, when's the last time you've walked into somebody's room, grabbed a guitar, and played Purple Haze?
I'll never touch a guitar in the room ever because I respect the people that can do it. It drives me I'm a big rock nerd, so that drives me up a wall where people are like, well, I can just do it. Hate it. Hate it.
All right, I'm getting correction from the chat. It is Smoke on the Water.
I thought you were doing that as a bit.
No. That was.
Yeah, me too. I thought that for sure.
You thought it was Purple Haze? Oh,
no.
God.
No.
You pick up the guitar, don't you? You pick up the guitar.
I just throw it out the window just to keep it away from other people. Is this yours? Boom. Nobody needs to see it.
That's great.
All right, Steven, at not Steve Rogers on Twitter. Hey guys, I'm getting mean comments on TikTok now. I made it, asterisk, an appointment with my therapist. So Steve, what TikTok comment inspired this?
Oh God, it was oof. If these are your jokes, I suggest a new career. And, and it's a joke that I thought did really well, and then I read that and immediately spiraled. Did it on a live show tonight, and had that moment where I was like, I almost yelled, "Take that, TikTok!" And it really affected my self-esteem. Horrible.
Well, you can follow Not Steve Rogers on TikTok. What's your handle?
It's Steve Rogers Comedy.
Yeah, feel free
Steven
to leave
Rogers.
Steven Rogers Comedy on TikTok.
Yeah,
feel free to leave a comic. Great joke. Keep doing comedy. All right, at Natasha Vinik, I had a crush on this guy from Lost, and that explains why dating in my 20s was straight up haunted. What is it about this dude, Natasha? I believe his name.
I don't
if I remember from Lost, was Purple Haze. He was Purple
Oh
Haze
my
in
God,
Lost.
you beat me to it. You beat me to it. I can't believe that's the creepiest guy in all of
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
And every show he's in, he's creepy. I was reminded because I watched a recent show where he's older and still creepy, and I'm still turned on by him. I was like, oh no, something's so wrong.
All
Also,
right.
you use two of the same picture in the grid, or that's the same face
No,
he
it's the
makes
same
in every
face.
scene.
Just
It's
closer.
the same face.
That's the only face he makes.
Oh man, that's so funny. He looks
right.
like he remembers where he put his keys just now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if you're in the chat and you've ever gotten a restraining order without meeting the person, you might have a chance with Natasha. So give it a go.
Easily.
Oh
At-
boy.
At not Steve Rogers, if I could wish anything on anyone and it came true, it would be a bedazzled baseball cap. Steve, please describe the baseball cap and what you would like it to say.
I think it's a denim baseball cap with those they're just white bedazzle. I don't know what they're called, gems. But and then they're put all over. And then I never had a word there, but I guess it would be hireable or something ridiculous. But yeah, that's what I want.
Probably just your Venmo handle, I'm guessing.
Yeah, or he should keep doing comedy. That was a good joke. Don't be mean on TikTok. If there's
Mine would just say Purple Haze. All right. Natasha Vinik, try and convince me this man doesn't want to fuck this octopus. And the question I wrote down is, Natasha, what the fuck?
Didn't you? You never saw the film with the man with the octopus?
I would not call anything with octopus, sex, implied or explicit, a film.
Oh, that man wanted to fuck that octopus so bad.
I'm with you on this.
What are we talking about?
Thank you, Phil. The whole film, it's a documentary of this guy who's like not spending any time with his son because he wants to go hang out with this octopus because he thinks he'll be a better father to his son.
Oh wait, that
Just
wasn't
spend
the
time with
movie I
your
saw.
fucking
That was a
son.
different. That must have been a different movie than the one.
No, this is the same one.
From the chat, God Eats Bagels, Red has clearly not seen The Shape of Water. I have seen The Shape of Water. He has at most 4 limbs, 5 if you're getting nasty. He is not an octopus.
No. It's My Octopus Teacher. It's My Octopus Teacher. It's a documentary that came out months ago. It's beautiful if the whole time you're not thinking he wants to fuck this octopus.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see the Netflix Octopus Foreplay documentary.
It's good.
All right, finally,
Oh damn!
this is at not Steve Rogers. It says, "Let me clean you," and it features a brindle cat with its paw over Steve's mouth.
What
Steve, are you
documentary was
okay?
this?
Well, this is my cat teacher, and this is my cat Bowie, named after the artist that wrote Purple Haze, and yeah, she likes men's hair, so this is something she does.
I feel like it wasn't necessary for her to silence you as she did this.
Yeah, it really brought it up a notch, but what's crazy is after I was done filming, she started to pull it, and I was like, "That's enough."
All right, let's pull Andrew and Sean out of the bubble. So first up, Sean, how do you feel about your punchlines? How do you feel?
I'm concerned for the health and safety of people that are going to hear them. I've heard that it's possible to die from laughter, and I hate to have that on my hands, but it's a real possibility here.
This man is a killer, and I'm ready to see him try. Andrew, how do you feel about your punchlines?
I feel good. Feel great.
Awesome. Almost convincing. All right, all 4 comics have written their punchlines, so let's see who's got the best ones and play Punched Up. Each comic has written 4 punchlines to the Blabbermouth writing staff's bad setups, and now they will each go head-to-head, and you, the audience, will vote for the best joke.
Yep. And also our writing staff here at Blabbermouth hold comedic catchphrases in very high regard. So to honor the classic catchphrases such as "you might be a redneck" or "hamburger." Was that good? No, probably still horrible. Our staff has given each of you a court-appointed catchphrase of your very own. So we ask the comics to lean in on those and perform them to their fullest after saying their punchlines.
Are you all right, Steven?
Am I first?
Let's see.
No.
It is Andrew versus Sean up first.
Oh.
So, Andrew, you're going to go first. So, Andrew, how do you like your sex?
Oh my God, I'll tell you. I like my sex like I like my hair extensions, real long and on the ground of a dive bar. Wait. I've got one more.
Meta catchphrase. I like it. All right, Sean, tell me about this new trend.
Have you ever tried Meghan Markling? That's when you upset British people just by marrying one of them. Clear eyes, full hearts. I've got the shits.
Damn, you put a quote in there.
All right. So now the punchline battles will be voted on by you here on Twitch. If you're in here watching it in our live audience here, you can in the chat you can watch. I'm going to say watch probably several more times, I think, just to confuse everybody. But if you're watching,
was that a number?
I don't know. If you're watching and you're in the God damn it. If you're watching,
one for Andrew, two for Sean. Just enter the number, hit enter. That'll be a
I'm
vote.
going to fucking keep doing it, Red. Keep reading it. If you're in the chat, you can vote for the comic you think is the funniest by voting one now for Andrew and his it's one for Andrew and his I like my sex like I like my hair extensions, or two for Sean and his have you ever tried Meghan Markling. One for Andrew, two for Sean. Fucking like a pro. God damn it. Who wants me to host their show?
Hey Phil, if somebody's subscribed, how much does their vote count for?
Red, their vote is worth 3 times more than any normal person in our chat.
Three times.
Look at that. 3 times more. Said
And
that one right.
Also, keep in mind, don't feel the need to restrict voting to yourself. Create fake accounts. Use dead relatives' accounts. We don't care about any of it. We've got old Tammany Hall style politics going here. Just bum rush people until you win. All right, coming down to it. This one is close.
50-50. No ties here.
No ties here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
My mom.
Oh, Andrew, well done. Oh, the sub in at the last second, 54.5%.
Thanks,
well
Al,
done,
thanks.
Andrew. Well done. All right.
I voted for Andrew. His joke was better.
You're a very kind man.
Thanks, bud.
All right, now we have Steve versus Natasha. So, Steven, what was high school like for you?
Oh man, high school for me was a lot like taking the subway because none of the girls liked it when I drew them. By the way, ain't no humping allowed.
I hate that catchphrase. Who wrote that?
I don't know, but they didn't know who I was. I can tell you that.
Tiger's caddy. He's a hell of a writer.
All right, Natasha, tell me about the store you went to.
I want to open a store that only sells tequila shots and call it Tequila Me-quila. That's what my grandma says.
All right, so vote now. 1 for Steven's high school for me. It was like taking the subway, or 2 for Natasha's. I want to open a store that only sells tequila shots. 1 for Steven, 2 for Natasha. Get your votes in now.
All right, welcome to meeting Arma in the chat. Siren Love, having a good time, feeling it. Big Guy Ruiz, good to see you. Kirk H, welcome back. Man, all these head-to-head matches. What we got? Andrew gifting tier 1 sub to the community. Well done.
To my mom. Look at that. My mom got it. Thank you.
Oh,
Andrew.
damn.
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, I would. That was a
Phil's
weird
mom.
choice to do that when
You
I
know the
couldn't
deal.
vote for you.
All right. Well, now I'm going to change my vote.
Well, are you going to vote for Andrew? He's not in this
Yeah.
round.
Yeah. Well, no. That's who I'm going to vote for.
Yeah, here you go. I vote for Andrew. There you go. That'll probably work.
Thanks.
Just a nice write-in. Right, coming down to it. 5 seconds left.
You have
4
given me a
seconds.
nice tech call. I'm gonna have to do with my mom on this and how to she can use emotes, which will be fun. So.
All right, Natasha, eke that one out. 54.5%. Congratulations, Natasha. All right. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Sean versus Steve. All right, so Sean, what is your love life like?
My love life is actually a lot like Bass Pro Shops, mocked by liberal snobs, but providing a valuable service to rednecks. Clear eyes, full hearts. I've got the shits.
All right. Steve, what is your girlfriend's nickname for you?
My girlfriend's nickname for me is Uber Eats because I give her what she wants. I leave, but first by being rude as hell. Whatever. There's no humping allowed.
Okay, Chad, now it's time to vote. Get your votes in. 1 for Sean, and is my love life is like Bass Pro Shops, or 2 for Steve, and is my girlfriend's nickname for me is Uber Eats. 1 for Sean, 2 for Steve.
There is still time for you to try to win people over. You want to try and read your joke again, Steven?
Oh, God. I don't know if it's not going to be as funny as the first
Oh, it
time,
might be better.
honestly. All right, I give her what she wants and leave, but not by. What did I write here? Let me do the subway one again. Let me do the subway one.
Yeah, sure.
I like that one way better. The girls didn't like it when I drew them. That's pretty great. I give her what she wants and leave, but not without first being rude as hell. Is what I think
there we go.
Was my intention. Yeah, I like to read it mundane. Oh my God, I'm having a stroke.
That's kind of Phil's bit. If you could pick a different one.
Yeah. Like to not be able to read the instructions all the time.
This is a close one. Get your vote in. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2. And Sean, 55.6%. Well done, Sean.
Thank you.
Right, and the last head-to-head match of the first round, Natasha versus Andrew. What do we got over here?
Who did that?
Oh, and someone gave an anonymous gift to my mom. This is incredible. Anonymous.
I love it.
What's up? Queen of Blaze just joined asking who's staying up for WandaVision. I am not. I'm so sleepy. I'm not staying up for WandaVision.
But it comes out on Friday.
Fridays, yeah.
Yeah, well, that'd be Queen of Blaze. It's Wednesday. That would be over 24 hours. Sleep before then. Jesus.
Yeah, there's no humping allowed.
All right, Natasha versus Andrew. Natasha, what is dating like?
Dating is a lot like the movie Coming to America. People always think I'm coming to when I didn't even coming one. That's what my grandma says.
Excellent catchphrase combination. Andrew, how dumb are you?
I'm so dumb. You all know how dumb I am? No, I'm so dumb. I thought Dr. Oz was a cannabis doctor named Dr. Ounces. Wait, I've got one more.
All right, now you get to vote. 1 for Natasha and her dating's not like the movie Coming to America, or 2 for Andrew's I'm so dumb I thought Dr. Oz was. 1 for Natasha, 2 for Andrew.
Oh man, Queen of Blaze is smoking that WandaVision. It's the one that makes you think you're in the Dick Van Dyke Show.
I'm smoking a Purple Haze.
There you go. That's the one that makes you think you can hear smoke on the water.
Yeah, give me that guitar.
One for Natasha, 2 for Andrew.
I'm down to it. Oh, you got my mom's vote, Andrew. It's always a good sign. Plus, you also bought her a subscription, so I can see why.
Yeah. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 for Andrew, 1 for Natasha. And Andrew with 61.5% wins that round. So that brings us to the end of the first round. So that means we need to know where we stand. Where do we stand, Phil?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so you hate to see it because, you want things to be fair, but there's clearly some sort of East Coast bias going on here, and or West Coast bias, I guess is probably the right way, because, our rookie Steve is here, and he's got no points going into it, and all the West Coast players have points. Sean's got 1, and Andrew or Natasha's got 1 as well. So I don't know what's going on in the chat, if there's some sort of, they don't like people in New York or whatever it is, but either way, Andrew's killing everybody with 2 points, sweeping both of his matchups in the first round as we go into round 2.
All right. So now, first round was classic joke setups. Now, we're moving on to monologue jokes in a round we like to call round 2. All right, so for round 2, we are going to start with Sean versus Natasha. So, Sean, tell me about these sharks.
Oh, yeah. So these glow-in-the-dark sharks have been found off the New Zealand coast. Scientists are calling it completely unrelated to the recent chemical spill at their seaside laboratory. Clear eyes, full hearts. I've got the shits.
Right, Natasha, tell me about getting a COVID vaccine.
Getting a COVID vaccine is now guaranteed to make you more desirable on dating apps, which is strange because people on dating apps are not used to getting a second shot. That's what my grandma says.
All right, so now in the chat, get your votes in. 1 for Sean, who's glow-in-the-dark sharks, or 2 for Natasha and her COVID vaccine dating app desirability.
I honestly can't tell if Queen of Blaze and Gaudy's Bagels are talking about weed or WandaVision. Either way, I have no idea what's going on. The terp levels are insane. That sounds like something that would be happening in WandaVision.
No. I'm a nerd. That's all weed.
Phil's so sweet. He always gives the don't let him get blown out vote.
My mom's the ice cold killer, though. She did not give it to me.
All right. Well, we're coming down to it. Unless we get a subscriber vote that knocks us, we're ending this one 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 for Natasha, 1 for Sean. And that one goes to Natasha with 90%. Well done, Natasha.
Ass kicking.
All right, so Steve versus Andrew. So Steve, tell me about these Dr. Seuss books.
Okay. Canceled Dr. Seuss books are selling for thousands of dollars online. And titles include Horton Hears a Slur and Green Eggs and Those People. Oh, and by the way, there ain't no humping allowed.
I would hope not. They are children's racist books. All right, Andrew. What was the story about a WhatsApp group?
Oh, you won't believe this. A man realized that dad in the family WhatsApp group was a random stranger after 6 months. Still no word if dog is our dog in the chat. Oh, wait. I've got one more.
Okay. Get your votes in now for the East Coast. Stephen and his canceled Dr. Seuss books are selling for thousands of dollars online. Or 2 for the West Coast. Andrew, a man realized that dad in the family WhatsApp group was a random stranger.
It's crazy.
Your coastal bias now.
I was born in the early
New York. Sorry.
I was born in the early 80s, and I remember when Horton Hears a Slur was just a normal book.
Oh, man.
Very excited to see you start selling those at your stand-up gigs, Stephen. Those are...
If it shows anything, we create merch for comics. That's what we do. So.
This is going to be my Hot Pocket.
Right, get your votes in. 2 for Andrew, 1 for Steve. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 for Andrew, 1 for Steve. With 75%, Steve has won this round with his very racist Dr. Seuss books.
Wait, I don't want to win on the racist one now. Wait a minute.
You want it.
I should have thought this through.
All right, next up we have Natasha versus Steve. Natasha, tell me about this restaurant.
2 women who worked at the same restaurant found out they're biological sisters. They got suspicious when it was take your parent to work day and they brought the same parent. That's what my grandma says.
Very applicable. Very apropos catchphrase. All right, so Steve, tell me about the new Amazon logo. I know this is in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, here we go. Amazon changed their app logo because it resembled Adolf Hitler. That still doesn't explain them changing the name of the company to Goebbels. Thank God that worked. All right.
That's a great catchphrase too.
Oh yeah. By the way, I can't stress this enough. There ain't no humping allowed.
Okay, Jack, get your votes in. 1 now for Natasha's 2 women who worked at the same restaurant are sisters, or 2 for Steven's. Amazon changed their app logo because it resembled Hitler. 1 for Natasha, 2 for Steve. Get your votes in.
Man, I can't wait to see what Steve's next edgy take is.
This whole show is just so we can cancel comics doing better than us. That's what we do.
Oh, then I'll be fine. All right. Good.
All right, make sure to get your votes in. You got 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 for Steve, 1 for Natasha. And that'll do it. 63.6%. Well done, Steve. Congrats. All right, and the last head-to-head match of round 2, we have Sean v. Andrew. Got a matchup right below us. So, Sean, what was the story about Cheetos residue?
A woman was arrested, apparently, after being linked to a crime via Cheetos residue on her teeth. Authorities are saying Chester Cheetah is expected to make a full recovery. Clear eyes, full hearts. I've got the shits.
All right, Andrew, tell me about this loophole for a COVID vaccine.
Yeah, I've got some good news. If you've smoked 100 cigarettes in your lifetime, then you can now get vaccinated for COVID in North Carolina. So if everything goes well, you only now have lung cancer. I got one more.
I believe you for a second every time you say it. Every time.
All right, get those votes in now. This is the last head-to-head matchup of round 2. So vote for 1 for Sean and his woman was arrested after doing something dirty to Chester the Cheetah. Chester the Cheetah. Or 2 for Andrew, and as you've smoked 100 cigarettes, you get a vaccine. 1 for Sean, 2 for Andrew.
Somebody's been hitting that smoke on the water.
Oh man.
Said everyone's using their subscription for 3 times the value on their votes.
Are tobacco companies running NC a good way to get people to smoke? I don't know, but I believe that's the same state that until like 15 years ago would only serve alcohol in airplane-sized bottles, even at bars and restaurants. They got a lot of weird stuff going on over there. Yeah, actually, thinking back, anytime I've heard North Carolina in the news with a law, I haven't been pleased.
I know.
All right, coming down to it, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 for Andrew, 1 for Sean. And that is it. Andrew,
Wow.
54.5%. Well done. Well done. Sean has a microphone, just barely missed.
I could have tipped it, man.
All right, that brings us to the end of round 2, which means we need to know where we stand. Where do we stand, Phil?
Yeah, it's real, nail biter here because everything got topsy-turvy. But unfortunately, Sean is sitting in last place with 1 point. I tried very hard to vote for him every time. It didn't work, I guess. But and then Steven and Natasha are sitting there with 2 points. And Andrew is still leading with 3 points, which, going into round 3 means it's really anybody's game. Literally.
All right. So you may have heard Phil mention it, but we have 1 round remaining. It is worth 3 points. It is a round that we call
the Purple Haze round.
We call it Final Round. It's just called Final Round. First, before we get the prompt, we need to get a suggestion from the chat, which is, what is the best group of superheroes? What is the best group of superheroes? Please drop that in the chat. Let us know who that is. I would give you examples, but that would disqualify them. And there's only so many group of superheroes. Pantheon of Powered Pals, is that a real thing? The Justice Squad is a real thing for sure. I didn't ask for riffing Midwest event. These are bits. These are bits.
The Justice Squad? The Justice Squad, is that Justice League?
Oh, that's a good point. No, yeah, I think the Justice Squad is actually like AOC and the other 3 Congress people that I can't remember right now. Animaniacs, the Venture Bros.
Ambiguously Gay Duo.
Red Ivan and Alex, thank you for listening to Boards Going Swords. Appreciate you, Queen of Blaze. The Thunderbolts.
When Red fucks up saying stuff, nobody calls him on it. Isn't that weird?
I mean, you can tell there's intent behind it.
I like Ambiguously Gay Duo.
Let's go with it.
Yeah?
Ambiguously Gay Duo.
Type ambiguously gay.
I'm very excited to see how Phil thinks ambiguous is spelled. This is basically a Rorschach test. I'm gonna be able to tell what your deepest fear is by where you put the U in this word. And how many U's. I didn't even consider that. That's gonna be exciting.
Look, we're all gonna learn together tonight. We're gonna see how this works.
Yeah, no, that is one spelling, Gotti Spiggles. I can tell that you love 70s sci-fi by how you spelled that. All right. All right. And let's see if I have stalled long enough. Nope. All right.
Almost.
So
Here it is.
describe for me.
There it is. It's going there.
The newest member, there we go, of the Ambiguously Gay Duo. All right, there's a new member of the Ambiguously Gay Duo. Please give me his name and describe him. You will have 2 minutes to give us an... Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
You said him. I said it could be her too.
Yeah, that is a fair point. You have 2 minutes to do that while they are writing their response to this prompt. If this is your first time watching, please give us a follow. We would appreciate that. If you're already following, hell, give us or somebody else a sub. We would appreciate that. That'd be great. If you're a Prime subscriber, you get 1 free sub per month. So give us that sub. Give it to us. We would appreciate that. We have 3 shows a week. We have the game show Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. We have the poker night with comics Friday at 8 p.m. Yeah, thanks for this sub podcastage. Appreciate it. That rules. You're the best. And also join the Discord. Submit pictures for wrong answers only. Submit setups. Submit catchphrases. Did you use any catchphrases from Gotti's Bagels today?
I did, yeah. Cheese Badger threw some in there, Gotti's Bagels, and I think the others I did, but yeah. Or I mean the Tiger's Caddy did. And so, but yeah, thank you for throwing those in there. A couple of those were from Cheese Badger.
Yeah. Thanks for checking that out. I'm trying to remember. Is there anything else I'm forgetting, Phil? Oh, merch!
Merch, yeah. If you guys want to, give us some money, but also get something for yourself, merch is the best way to do it. So go down below the desk here and way down below, not just right here. That'd be weird. But the merch. Click the merch button and you can get some Blabbermouth gear. There's sweatshirts, t-shirts, fanny packs if you're into that, and then coffee mugs. buy some there, get some for yourself, and help out the show. That'd be great.
All right, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
you can
that's
also
all the
donate
stuff.
too. There's a donate button down there. You guys figure it out. You're smart.
All right, that brings us to the end, and now we are going to get the newest member of the ambiguously gay duo from each of our contestants. We're going to start with the contestant with the least amount of points. So, Phil, where are we going to start?
Yeah, so that's a heavy moniker to have, but it's fine. Sean, we're going to lead with you here. Sean, can you describe to me the newest member of the ambiguously gay duo?
Yeah, surprisingly, the newest member of the ambiguously gay duo is Andrew Cuomo, inspired by Kevin Spacey's defense of accusations of unwanted sexual advances. He has said that he as well might be gay.
Got a catchphrase, Sean?
Oh, my apologies. Clear eyes, full hearts. You better believe I've got the shits.
Hold on, let me write down my apologies as the catchphrase for your next time you're on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, I got it. All right. So we'll go over to, let's see, Stephen and Natasha both are tied, so we'll go with ladies first. Natasha, can you let me know, please describe the newest member of the ambiguously gay duo?
It's my neighbor, Tanya. She has a cat, but she doesn't like sports. I can't figure out if she's into me or not. That's what my grandma says.
All right, turning to Stephen. Stephen, can you let me know, describe the newest member of the ambiguously gay duo?
The newest member of the ambiguously gay duo is called The Third. And he's their third, and he lets you know how clothes are really supposed to be worn. And by the way, there ain't no humping allowed.
Keeps it ambiguous.
All right. Going over to Andrew. Andrew, you're the leader in this match so far. Describe the newest member of the ambiguously gay duo.
Okay, so this newest member, he was previously an arch nemesis of the ambiguously gay duo, but they turned him to a good guy. His name was Straight White Male. Oh, wait. I got one more.
All right, so chat, you're going to determine the winner of this game. Everyone's got enough points. This will make it happen. So from left to right on your screen, you're going to vote 1 for Steven, 2 for Natasha, 3 for Andrew, 4 for Sean. Let's get a winner.
Let's get a winner. That's
I really
the name of the
appreciate
show.
how much time you were going to potentially give me to pause before my catchphrase.
We normally
that might
wait.
really be building up some tension.
We normally wait less, but you're famous for having a terrible internet connection. I can't even tell if that was organic or if he's just a genius.
All right, Queen of Blaze says they can't pick. So comics, now's your time to plead for her. All right,
let me try again. My girlfriend calls me Uber Eats because you gonna do it again? Give her
I'm gonna go for Queen of Blaze. Potheads love seeing. Oh, sorry.
I can't do it now, but the only way that would have been funny is if I got to do it badly again.
Oh man, this is Sean's first time smoking. Incredible to see. We have a 3-way tie right now, people. I've never been more upset. 4-way tie! This is awful! This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Who did that? That's nuts.
Someone named P. Hill Griffiths coming into the chat, wrecking lives.
P. Hill.
Come on, get your votes in.
Oh man, I smoked weed on camera and Queen of Blaze voted for Natasha. Come on.
All right, we have a 3-way tie for second, but the winner with 30.8%, with a vote from Steven Rogers Comedy, is Steven Rogers.
What a big fan that person must be.
Round 3, I like it.
All right, so given that vote, we need to know
his name.
After all is said and done, where do we stand, Phil?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those comeback tales you always hope to see. You know, maybe they make movies out of. Maybe one day, you know, going into round one had no points at all, and then round two sweeping both rounds, coming into round three strong. Even with the West Coast bias, everybody was on board on the West Coast. But your blabbermouth of the night is Steven Rogers.
Yeah! Oh my God! And but I just want to say there is absolutely no humping allowed.
All right, congratulations, Steven. Where can people find you online if they want to see more of your work?
They can find me at not Steve Rogers on Twitter or Instagram, but I have a podcast called Panic Attacking, which is a lot of fun. It's a lot of riffing like this, and we are on YouTube. Just search Panic Attacking Podcast on YouTube, and you'll see my dumb face. It's a lot of fun.
All right, thank you so much for being on the show, Steven.
Thank you.
All right, Natasha, where can people find you online?
I'm on the TikTok and the Twitter and the Instagram, all at Natasha Vinik.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the show. Very happy to see your calendar updated. All right, Andrew, where can people find you online?
Twitch.tv/Andrew Orolfo. That's all.
All right. Very excited to see you play games. Sean, where can people find you online?
You can find me on Twitter at Sean McConney Mac. I wish you the best of luck in spelling that. And please listen to the Age of Napoleon podcast. It's not my podcast, but it is very, very informative and good.
All right. Age of Napoleon podcast. All right, Phil, are we going to raid somebody?
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, you what's up, Andrew? Bring it. No, God damn it!
You got him! Got him!
Man. Amazing.
Worse! I hate you.
Tremendous.
I love it. All right, I think we're gonna raid Stab Comedy. I think they're gonna started playing some Pictionary with a bunch of comics. So they're always nice enough to raid us. So head over to Stab Comedy and hang out with some comics that you've probably seen on this show as well.
All right, and thank you again, Sean McKenzie, Andrew Orolfo, Natasha Vinik, Steven Rogers. I've been Red Scott.
I'm Phil Griffiths. Don't forget, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Wednesday, we do the game show. Friday nights, we do poker night with comics. We just hang out and play some poker. It's always a good time as well, so tune in for that. But thanks for watching.
Bye.